Yes, so Miss Jackson, if you're up, you can plug your phone right here. Spoken word. Oh shit. Okay, I'm ready for that.
This is not my first performance, but this is my first feature, so that means a lot to me. Shout out Halia. Yeah, that's real exciting. This year has been full of lots of firsts for me. So. This piece is called Redemption Tears.
Yes.
And this goes out to every version of me. I finally found our voice. I think I miss my tears. The weight of my reflection running away from me with no sense of direction. This is a no judgment zone and I don't know where I'm headed either. But I do know that water is wiser than me, so I trust their timing. I trust wherever they flow must be the right way, even when they fall. Even when my eyes are a dead end and don't want any more memories to swim away. Even the ones I want to forget. I don't think about him often, but I'll never forget when he said I planted the seed for his abuse, which sounded a lot like I deserve this. Or how I was silent when I wanted to scream. When I should have said, you have been rotting from the inside out and I continue to bloom. Yeah. You are the only weed here and my garden will flourish just fine without you.
Yes.
But it was the middle of winter. And every rose, like whatever voice I had left, was dead and gone. But now I keep thinking back like, Beauty and the Beast is looking a lot different right now. I don't need a man to make me a queen. His charm doesn't make him a prince. His beast is internal and he'll forever be ugly to me. The only spell is the control he thought he had over me. There is no happily ever after for him.
Nice.
Karma always plays fair, even if I don't witness it, and that castle will come crashing down. His words are always my cues to keep it pushing, so finally, I packed my things.
Nice.
I just forgot to leave room for anyone else who will water me with their love. Sometimes my eyes are a prison for pain and locked down at the sight of anyone simply offering me friendship, because they can snatch it just as fast, because it can all be an act, because everyone keeps faking it till they break me, because they all become distant or disappear when they get a taste of my love, which I will not limit. Sometimes my eyes forget my tears don't need to be held captive, that they help set me free. Sometimes my eyes try to forget the pain and hold my tears inside for company. You see, this people person doesn't have too many people, but I've learned that it's not something to be ashamed of. I guess I've given strangers the capacity to let their love overflow onto me more than the ones who are close. I never understood or noticed how afraid I am of vulnerability and how I equate it to weakness, but only when it comes to me. Because I hold space for everyone but myself, and I don't understand why. In other words, I'm tired of never knowing when I'm safe to just breathe. I'm tired of always wondering who will be the next to leave. But sometimes close is too close, so I constantly switch roles, playing hide and seek with just me, and only end up finding who everyone else wants me to be. Ready or not, here I come with more questions. If I created that beast, what does that make me? If my loneliness has driven me to befriend my abuser over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, what does that make me? If I keep attracting different versions of the same nightmare, what does that make me? If I can't trust myself anymore, what does that make me? But human. And my tears save me every time. I'm washing away the people and the pain and the regret and the resentment, my silence. And I finally remember that none of it was ever my fault. I think my tears trust each other more than I do. Playing follow the leader and creating an ocean of their own. Holding all the right answers to keep me afloat and always finding a way to just keep swimming. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm a Leo. All right, this next piece is called Full Moon. It was the summer of 2019 when I was at the beach with Some of my siblings and a cousin, and I was drowning. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. And, I thought I was like being pulled back into the ocean, and I feel like I'm dying, but I'm not going down without a fight. So I'm still trying to swim, whatever. Turned out I was flipping across the beach just looking dumb. So, anyways, I don't know where my saviors were, my siblings, but that's okay. I made a poem about it. This piece is called Full Moon. It's short. Who would have known it was possible to drown on a good day, to be swallowed whole? When my friends who lifeguard my life are too far out of reach, I can't save myself this time. Last summer, I learned how to float for the first time. Just relax and breathe, and the water will carry you. But this tip is pointless when you're underneath the iceberg. Maybe the ocean knew my favorite color used to be blue. Maybe this is the moon's way of giving me a warm embrace, but I would have preferred low tides. Thank you. This last piece is untitled and is very, very fresh, just like a couple hours fresh. Yeah. So, I did not write this piece on purpose, but those are always my favorite pieces. I just let my words guide me, and it was really flowing this time. So, this is untitled for now. Sometimes I wonder why I chose this family. Where you'll get hugs all the time but won't feel the love. Where you might hear I'm proud of you and still question if they even mean it. Where everyone wears a mask so you'll never know who's really rooting for you. Where they think being present is equal to showing up for you. Where showing up still isn't enough. Where they fluently speak acts of service but can't translate their thoughtfulness into respect. Well, they'll cut you with their words, ask you why you're bleeding, and grab the Band-Aids for you. Where you'll get spoiled with all the wrong things, like blame and lies and manipulation and distance. Where being the good guy is so tiring and you have every right to lash out on everyone, but that will take too much of your energy, and you've been caring a lot less. But call me the bad guy anyway. I'll be the villain. It has a nice ring to it, and I've been one before. No one wants to hear the bad guy side of the story, but don't we all love a good drama? Sit back, eat up everyone's accusations, and call it truth. I'll be the monster under the dreamer's bed, because they're always too afraid to look under anyways. Solely enjoying the rush of being afraid of nothing. I'll be the darkness that finds you every night. The reason you sleep with the light on, but constantly get nightmares on repeat. I'll be the shadow you're afraid of, but know that it belongs to you. Too blinded by others' lights you thought was yours to see fear following your every step. Too unaware to do shadow work, only projecting onto everyone. I'll be your reflection because you are your own worst enemy. Why are you afraid of yourself? If everyone's out to get you, then you are too. Just know I'll never be anything like you. I always play anagrams in my mind, trying to see how many words I can make out of just one. I do the same with strangers, trying to see how many people they pretend to be before they get too close, and I always see it coming. It's different with family, because I already have them all figured out. You could stop pretending to like me, Mom. I know I'm your worst mistake. I know you had me and could finally prove that third time is not a charm. But I just want you to want me and mean it. You gotta give up playing both sides. Smiling in my face on one end and trying to turn on my siblings against me on the other. Because I'm the only one who chooses to see right through you. It's not my job to show them all who you really are, so I haven't. But I'm not doing it. So you can thank me for that, but I'm not doing it to protect you. I mean, it would kill them. They'd either hate me for taking their blindfolds off and showing them how much the truth really hurts, or not believe a word I say. I mean, it's my word against yours. And shoot, I believe you too. You are the best actor I know. And you deny everything, just like you deny me, love, and respect. And that is not okay. I used to envy women who were best friends with their moms. And I still do get a little jealous sometimes, but I mostly admire it. I've accepted that it'll never be us. I've accepted that going deeper with you would only leave me sinking. Mimi said you can't break a curse without casting a spell of love, tolerance, and forgiveness. But I can't do it all on my own. And I've tolerated too much. And I've been forgiving and giving and giving and getting nothing back. I'm tired of being the bigger person. And I think I've been running out of grace for anyone but myself. But I do not hate you. I'm just grieving what we never had and never will. And I'm stuck on anger. Sometimes I really do hate this family, but I wouldn't trade it for the world. Thank you so much. Yeah, I know I really shift the energy in this room.